Hi, everybody. It's Wendy from Personally Yours by Wendy. If you are catching this part of the video, you're catching the replay, #replay. And I'm going to pull us up over here on my tablet and wait for a few people to come on. This was a very impromptu live. So let me grab us up over here. Let me know when you get here. Let's see what we got going on. There we are. There we are. Let's see. Oh, hi, fam. Hi, fam. Hi, Lilani. How are you? Hi, everybody. Hi, Sugar. Hi, Janice. How are you? Hi, Nancy. How are you? This is very impromptu. We're going to make a spooky cupcake. It's going to be cute and quick. Well, I hope you think it's cute. It should be quick. I'm going to do it from, I didn't even put my roll in the middle yet. Hi, Sarah. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Hi, Christine. Hi, Jenna. If you guys could share me out, I'd appreciate it. I cannot do it myself for some unknown reason. Hi, Jennifer. So, I'll wait for a few more. I'd like to wait another minute and then we'll get started. Hi, Brenda. What's going on, everybody? Lauren, you don't have to watch me. If you're eating dinner, enjoy your dinner. I'm sure I'll be on when you get done. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Wendy Brown. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Kelly. Okay, let's get started. I got these I've been looking for these and I finally found them on Amazon. Hi, Diana. It's just a little cupcake cup. It's not it's paper, but it's thicker. It's not one of those. Hi, Susan. It's like one of those paper cups, okay? We're just going to take our roll. This is from Mesh. We're going to cut it and put it in the bottom. Let's see where I need it, like right there. Too tall. Too tall. I love French onion soup. I love French onion soup. Sometimes it doesn't love me, but I love it. We're going to make a little bit of a mess just to get this in here. Yeah, it is pretty sturdy. Still too tall. You just want it right underneath where this scallop is, so you have room to put your top on. So let's just cut a little bit more. I know, Lauren, I know. I should be packing and getting stuff together. Nope, I'm here crafting with you. It's very this is relaxing to me. And I don't want to pack right now. I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but it can wait till tomorrow or Sunday. Now I'm just going to take this. This is just foam board from the Dollar Tree. I buy a big piece and then I just cut pieces off as I need. Did you get? I saw that you got a good bounty from your plants. So I'm just cutting this so that it fits on top of the roll. See, just like that. It's going to fit right on top. It does not have to be perfect. You are not going to see it. You just need something. We don't want to fill up this whole thing with clay, right? We just want it to be sturdy and in there. So I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom of the roll. This is for those of you who may be new or you want a little refresher on how this is done. I'm just showing you. I'm sure most of you know this already, but I figure I'll do it from beginning to end. I'm just going to hold it there so this dries. Is Deanna on? She got the bells and whistles going. All right, I need another glue stick. I'm just going to put some glue around here, right on top of the tube. I'll drop some glue in there for good measure. And we're just going to put this right on top and just hold it for a second. Okay, that's it. Now we have our base. I like to put a little bit of glue right here, like where the foam board hits the cupcake holder. You don't have to do that. I just like to give it a little extra stability, make sure it's still round. That's all we have. So we have the tube cut and then the piece of, words are so hard, foam board. Okay, so now I had some old black clay that was very hard and I mixed some white with it to get this dark gray color. So I mixed some white and the white was softer and then I was able to use it. So I'll show you how hard this was before. Like you can see it snap. I just added some white to it so that I was able to use it. And now I don't have to get rid of it. I have my thickest dough guides from these are from Hobby Lobby in the baking section. This is the thickest one. Okay, so let's just, hi Diane, how are you? Thanks guys for coming to join me. I know it's Friday night. You could be doing lots of other things, but you are here with me and I appreciate that. All right, so we're just going to roll this out. Now, truth be told, if this does not come out perfect, it's just going to add to the aesthetic, but I don't want any bubbles in it. And I have this little tombstone cutter that came in a set. It was definitely not from Hobby Lobby because they don't sell Halloween like this. So it was either Michael's or Amazon. When we're done here, I will go check. It's just a little tombstone. We're going to cut it out. You're welcome, Jenna. Hi, Betsy. Lauren. I'm just cleaning up the edges on the back, and then I will pop it out with my ball tool, just like that. We have a cute little tombstone. Okay? So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this clay back. Anybody can do this. If you don't have a tombstone cutter, just cut your clay with your icing smoother, and then you can use it. First, you use a round cookie cutter for the top, and then cut the sides like that with your icing smoother, and you can make that. Hi, Eliza. So what I did was I have some of this cotton. It's just cotton twill tape. Okay, I got it at Hobby Lobby. Can you guys hear my dog barking? I hope not. And if you do, I'm sorry. She'll stop in a minute. My husband's home. Oh, rock painting. I would love to see that. I'm just going to cut this twill tape a little bit bigger than I need it. And I'm going to fray the edges. I'm just going to take my finger and just try to pull some of the fabric out so it frays just a little bit. And we'll do it on this side as well. Let me see. That's too big. So we're just going to try to pull. We're just going to pull it and just try to fray the edges a little bit. Just a little. So it's not so straight. Make sure it fits in there. I really would like to pull it a little more. Let me grab my tweezer and see if I could grab another. There we go. I'll show it to you in 1 second. Let me pull one out of here. Because it's twill tape, it's very tightly woven. So I'm just putting my tweezer in there to pull one of the strings out. Now this next part, I'm going to tell you how I did it. I'm going to give you a couple ways that you can do it if you don't have a cutting machine. Let's just see. Yep. Oh, Lori. Okay. So I am going to grab my, hold on. Let me get over here. My little heat tool. And I cut out RIP for my cutter. If you do not have a cutter, you can just take a white or silver paint marker and write right on there. But I thought this would be cute with the fabric. So that's what we're going to do. Let's turn that on and wait for it to heat up. Oh, that's cool. How'd the rub-on transfer adhere to the rock? Did it adhere like smoothly? Okay. This is such a little piece that I think I'm all right. Just hold it there a minute. Just like that. And then you pull this off. And then you have your little RIP. I'm just going to take some Type-ons. Put a little bit on the back. I'm going to smooth it out with the tip. Just like that. Hi, Jen. And we're going to take this twill tape and we're just going to put it right on the front of the tombstone. Just like that. Just like that. Now I'm going to take a toothpick. Oh, that's good to know, Caroline. I would love to see one. Send me a picture Or unless you have them posted, I'm going to take this toothpick. Let me find my pointy tool. I'm just going to make a little pilot hole down here. Just like that. I'm going to put some super glue on my toothpick. Hi, hon. I just went live now. And just insert it right into the tombstone. And we're going to let that sit for a little bit. Let me move my iron out of the way. I'm saving this because I need all these things. You can make cute hats with these. All right. So now we're going to take our cupcake base. I do not need my guides anymore. I do not need my roller anymore. Just wipe my desk cloth, make sure there's nothing on it. And we're just going to take some white clay. I'm just going to take some white clay. And we are going to condition it a little bit. You save those too, Jenna? They make the insides of them make really cute hats, or you can just fill something up with it. I think this is too much clay, but that's okay. This is really a simple project to do. It's really cute when it's done. I already made one. Are you surprised? Who's surprised? If you're surprised, raise your hand. I better not see anybody's hand up. This should not surprise you that I made one already. We're just going to roll a worm. This is how I like to, sorry, my desk is a little, this is how I like to make my cupcakes. If you have a different way that you like to make your cupcakes, by all means, make it that way. You can still do the same thing. I just happen to like that swirl look. You can make this with like a cookie dough color if you want to make it look like more realistic color. Oh, Diane, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Yeah, you should. Hi, Linda. How are you? So we're just going to roll this out. I am not a great worm roller. I do like to use my worm, the little, what are they called? They're it's a it's a worm roller. It's like 3D printed, but I've already sent them to Georgia, so I don't have my thick one here. Plus, I like this one to be a little bit thicker than my thickest worm roller, so I probably wouldn't have used it anyway. But if you have trouble rolling worms, especially thinner worms, then I would recommend getting the worm roller because they really, really do help. So I think we're pretty good here. I'm going to take my cupcake and let's put some glue. I want to spread it around. Let me get my paintbrush. I just want to spread it around here. Give this clay something to grab onto because this is smooth. It will not. I mean, it'll, you could take your chances, but for this, I wouldn't. I'm going to find my seam, which is back here. That'll be my back. So I'll start back here. I'm just going to roll it around. I want it a little bit over the scallop, just like that, and roll it around one more time. Bring it in a little bit. And I'm going to fill the center You could put a styrofoam ball in the center. I'm just going to use some white clay. I'm going to put it in there, push it down, make sure everything is touching. As long as everything is touching, should have no problem. Okay, so that's how I like my cupcake to look. Like I said, if you want to make a cupcake that looks more like a cupcake, you can actually use a cupcake dummy in here and cover that with clay. Who said that? You know, we're realize anything. Oh, Jen, you have no idea. No idea. Okay, so that's what we have. I'm going to add, I'm just going to add a little bit more to the top there, just a little bit. I'm just flattening it out. Too big. It's a very expensive hobby, but very, 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 very fun. Okay, so there we have our cupcake. Now this clay is going to shrink, so I'm pushing it onto these scallops, knowing it's going to shrink. So I want it to stay down as much as possible onto those scallops, like that. Okay. Put our white clay away. We're done with our clay, as far as I know right this second. Now, my tombstone is still wet. And I know if I put it in here, it's going to want to lean backwards. So I'm going to try, I didn't try this before, but I'm going to try it now. I'm going to add some super glue to the bottom, just like this, and on my stick. And hopefully that will hold it in place. I'm just going to put it back here, just like this, and give it a little press. Want a little bit off center, turn it. Okay, so that's what we have so far. All right, so that's the start of our cupcake. Now we're going to get, I have a whole little box of goodies that we're going to, I have these witch's brooms. So we're going to use one of the witch's brooms. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. Crazy. So here's a little witch's broom. I'm going to add that. I might add that over here now. I'm going to cut this a little bit. Because don't forget, I'm going to push it down into the clay, but underneath the clay is foam board. And it's not going to go through the foam board. I mean, I could probably make it go through the foam board, but it doesn't need to. The clay will hold it. Yep. I'm going to put some super glue on it. Like I said, this is quick and easy. It's fun. It makes, you'll see when it's done, it makes a really cute impact. It's great for your tier tray. So that's what we have so far. And now what I have is I have a whole bag. I bought these last year when I was making a cake for Halloween. I got these on Amazon. I'll put them in my Amazon storefront when I'm done here. They might be there already, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's do, Maybe we'll do green. We're going to do green. So I have these little potion bottles. These I got on Amazon too. I can link those as well. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the cork so it stays in the bottle. Just push it in. Now I'm going to take this bottle. I'm going to make an indent in the clay right in front of the tombstone. And then I'm going to put super glue in that indent. Now, could you use another glue? Yes. But this clay is very wet. And if you use another glue, you're going to have to sit there and hold it. And the super glue is going to hold it right away, exactly in the spot you want it. Just like that. We are going to get these little, what did I buy these for? What was I making? Oh, when I made my pumpkin house last year. That's why I bought all this stuff. These are little tiny books. Little tiny books. We're just going to grab one out. I'll show it to you up close. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. They even have pages. Look how tiny it is. It's a little tiny book. And I'm going to place that right. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm going to flip it in a second. I'm going to push it in the clay like that, like it's open. And that left an indent. And now I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to put the super glue in those spots. And put it back down. Carly girl, you're still awake. Hi, my friend. Now I'm pushing the book down into the clay. Now we have the little book. I can't take it. I can't take it. And now I have these. I hope they have these again this year. Dollar Tree sells these at Halloween time. I think they come in a pack of 3. Should I use the tall, skinny one? Let's see. Hold on. No, it's too big. It comes with like these tall, skinny ones. And then these little ones. I'm just going to use this little one. It says, Wendy can't see to save her life. That's what it says. I can't see what it says. Something poison. Where's my other pair of glasses? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Carly bought me these for Christmas. I know, don't be jealous. They're fabulous. It says, oh, unfiltered poison. You like these? I know. I know. It's got a light so you can see what you're doing. Make it brighter, turn it off. These come out. So they have options. These come out and they have other stronger lenses. But we're not going to use those tonight. That's what I needed that for. You like those, right? I know. I'm looking at myself over here with the glasses. Crazy. Unhinged. All right. Let's put this other bottle right here. So, all right, let me sit back down. Aren't they great, Jen? They're great. They're great. I'm just going to press this bottle right down into the clay, make a indent, an indent with it, take it out and just put my super glue. This is so easy, right guys? So easy. Like I said, if you don't have a cutter and you want something on the tombstone, you can use a gold paint marker, a white paint marker, a silver paint marker. No, I did not pack those because I don't need those. I hope I don't need those. I'll bring an extra pair of glasses. You know me. I have no shame. I'll put it right on top of these in front of 135 people. What a shame. What a shame. So that's what we have so far. Okay. What do you think's coming next, guys? I'll give you one guess. Give you one guess. I have now organized all my gummy bears. So we're going to get a black gummy bear. We're going to get... Oh, I took it out. All right. We're going to use this mini candy corn. And I want to get a lollipop because what tombstone cupcake is complete without a lollipop? Not this one. And I have this black and glittered lollipop that I got from Glitz and Glue. All right. Let's see. That's about all the black stuff I have. I don't really have too much black stuff. You guys know. Everything I own is pink and orange and red. So now we're going to put the gummy bear right here. I'm making a dent in the clay with his little bottom. Adding it right to there. I love the super glue with the brush. I don't think I'll ever use the squeeze one again. Shelby, what are you doing awake? Are you okay? So we're going to put this gummy bear right here. I mean, how cute. Quick, easy, right? It's so cute on a tier tray. I'm quite sure that Jen could add this to a smash can and make it look good. Any of us could, right? You could add the cupcake to a smash can. I'm just making a hole. I want to make sure that I like this lollipop here. I do. I do and I don't, but we're going to put it there. Going to add some super glue to it. Isn't it cute, guys? It's easy. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You don't even need the cookie cutter because I'm going to show you how to make a tombstone with no cookie cutter right when we're done with this. Okay, we're going to use this little, what is this? Yes, the top of a Pringles can. This is a mini candy corn. We're going to use this. I'm going to put that right there. Let me make an indent with it. I'm going to put a little super glue. Show of hearts. Who uses the super glue with the brush? I really love the super glue with the brush. Mini candy corn. Okay. Now we're just going to add some. I need to get some. I'm going to get some black star sequins. I'm going to get some black little nonpareil balls, and we're going to decorate the top of this, and I'm going to get some black rhinestones. Give me 1 second. Here's some black rhinestones. Let's get some black nonpareils. Here's orange. I don't want orange. Here's black in here. Some tiny bats. I'm going to show you guys this. This is the cousin to the big lollipop I made, except she has a pink face. Isn't she cute with her pink face? This is just that ornament cutter that I was telling you about. All right, let's get some black star sequins. This is really going to add to this right now. Oops. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Where is my... Sorry, guys. You didn't see me do that, what I just did. I didn't just dump rhinestones out of here onto my desk. Who would do that? I would not do that. You didn't see it. I'll deny it if you tell anybody. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. How's Vegas? The little bottles came, the brown ones came from the Dollar Tree at Halloween, and the little glass ones are from Amazon. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront as soon as I'm done here. So we have some black rhinestones. I have my pen. I want to get some of the balls out of here. We got a little spider. Oh, sorry, Shelby. Sorry, Shelby. I'll move it out of the way. I'm putting them in there so they don't roll. Now, you could make the same thing and just change the color of this bottle, and you could do pinks. The bottles come in pink and purple. Oh, you just picked them up, Jen? They have them out already? All right, Jen said they have the bottles out. The little book also came from Amazon. I will link that as well. What else? This lollipop came from Glitz and Glue. The brooms, Amazon. And the gummy bear, I don't know. But you can get gummy bears anywhere. Or you might not want to put a gummy bear in yours. I always put a gummy bear in everything I make. So let's add some rhinestones. I'm going to use some B7000. Hi, Dana. I'm going to use some B7000. I'm going to add some rhinestones. And we're going to add some of those balls. Just here and there. I don't want to overwhelm it because I like to be able to see everything. I don't want my I don't want it to be too filled up. That's just the way I design. If you like it overfilled or filled really a lot, then by all means, you do it how you like it. I'm just giving you suggestions on what you can do, how you can do it. I also cut out, where is it? If you didn't want to do a tombstone, you could do a little coffin and then use a mold with a skeleton face in white to put on there. That would be super cute. So I'm just going to put a few more of these, and I'll put some balls, and then I'm going to show you how I would make a tombstone if I did not have a cutter. right here. These are acrylic rhinestones. You can use acrylic or glass or whatever you have on hand. If you don't have black and you have another color, you can make it work. If you just have the crystal clear, that will work too. I gotta wipe this tip off. The gummy bears, is that what you're saying, Diane? Does she make the tiny, tiny gummy bears? I have a few of those, but I'd like to get some more. Let's put this. Okay, let's add some of these. I need to make an indent in my clay with the ball, and then just use some super glue. Push it in. Nope. I'm sure that my family is like, why isn't she packing? She's got things all over this house to pack. Why isn't she packing? What is she doing online? Mental illness. Because this, believe it or not, I'm sure that all of you can relate to this. If not all of you, a lot of you. This is very relaxing to me. I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm making something cute, playing with my clay. One more of these. I don't think I need too many more of these. Let's add one right here. So I'm just taking the ball and making a little indent in the clay, and then I'm just putting a tiny bit of super glue and then just pushing the ball back in. This way I know it'll stay. Now in this mix, I have little tiny bats. We're going to grab some of those out of here. I even packed my ginger scissor, so I don't even have, I made ginger tweezer. I don't even have that here. I'm using these pointy ones. There's also these, you know what? I could probably use some of these too. There's little ghosts in here. This is a very old mix that I got from Annie's Treasures. And this has little clay bats. You know I love a good bat. It's got little ghosts. I just want one more ghost. There. I'll show you. Here's the little ghost. It's just a clay sprinkle ghost. What was that? Oh, it wasn't my super glue. So I'm going to put the ghost in here. Make a little indent and do the same thing. You don't want to overflow it with the super glue because you will be able to see like a film if you do that. You just want a tiny bit on the end of the brush. Okay, we'll do this one. I hate pack. I know it's gives me a little bit of anxiety, but that's okay. That one's going to stay in there just fine because I have it right in the crease. And then this guy we'll put down here. And him I have to glue in. Let me put a little glue there. See them? Now we're going to add these little bats. The bats, I need my B7000. I think that's what fell on the floor, but I have more over here. Hi, Marquita. How are you? Hi, Misty. I'm just going to put a little bit right there. I'll use my wax pen. Just add these right here. Put a bat up here. Put one back here. They're very tiny, Peggy. You are right. They're clay. They're made out of clay. They're like in a sprinkle mix. I'll put one back here. Just like that. Put another one back here. Let's put one right here. And then I'm going to get the star sequins. And if you think these are small, wait till you see those. But we'll just put a few star sequins because it'll give it a little bit of a shine. These are really tiny. Okay. Let's put, let me think about it a minute. I'm going to use this. Let me just clean the tip off. We're just going to add tiny dot. Like I'm letting it come out and then I'm just touching the clay. I'll pick these up with my wax pen and we'll be good to go. They're very, very, very tiny. The black star sequins are from Glitz and Glue. Almost done. And then I'm going to show you how to make a tombstone if you don't have a cutter. Okay? I think we're good to go. Now, I will probably, I don't think I have a tiny bat. Oh, well, I'm saying it and I don't. I think I have to put a bat on top of the, I do. Let's put a bat on top of the tombstone. I'm going to use a little piece of wire. If I decide I don't like it, I could take it out if I use the wire. And then I'm just going to wrap the wire around this little stick. Poke it in the bottom of my bat. Now this bat is dry. I'm going to use my pokey tool. And there you have a little spooky cupcake with potions and a witch broom and a little spell book, a gummy bear, a lollipop. Simple, simple, simple. Anybody can do it. If you don't have some of the things that I have, you can improvise. They do look like poppy seeds. If you don't have some of the things I have, don't let that stop you. You can improvise. You can find things. It doesn't have to be exactly. It just, if you like the way that looks, you can take it, what I've shown you, and use whatever you have. Look in your sprinkle mixes because, hold on. Look in your sprinkle mixes because these sprinkle mixes this has pumpkins and little discs and ghosts and bats and witches on a broom. Look in your sprinkle mixes. You'll be surprised what you find in there. This has spiders and spider webs, little ghosts. So you can use anything that you have. Okay, so that's what we have there. Let me put my stones away, and then I'm going to get some clay out. And we'll do a tombstone. So if you don't have this cutter, okay, you can use, what I do with my black clay? Anybody? Anybody? Did it fall? All right, I'm just going to show you with this white clay because I don't know what happened to my black clay. We'll just show you with the white clay. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm just going to show you with the white clay. So you're going to roll it out. You can use your guides or you don't have to use your guides, whatever you want to do. You're going to roll your clay out. Just like that. Then you're going to take a round cookie cutter. We'll just do this one. Hold on, let me think. I'm not thinking clearly. We're not going to take that cookie cutter. We're going to take this one, the bigger one. You're going to take the bigger cookie cutter. You're going to cut a circle. Now, however big you need to make your tombstone, you're going to take that, and that's your rounded top. And then you're just going to take, I'll just use this. I don't have my icing smoother easily accessible. And we're just going to go like that and like that. And you can just make a tombstone like that. It's not going to have the little indents, but that will pass as a tombstone for sure. So a circle cookie cutter, you're going to make it bigger than you think you need so you get the rounded top, and you're just going to take the sides in. Now, I'm going to show you something else. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. Good night, ma'am. I think you said you were going to bed. Or did you just say you're ready for bed? That doesn't mean you're going to bed. Now, let me show you this. Just in case. Do I have? I do. But you know what? Let's just do it in gold. So this is just a gold deco color marker. If you don't have a cutter and you want to write on your tombstone, ow, ow, You're just going to do this. And you can use that. So you don't have to have a cutter. You can use even an acrylic marker. Let's try this white one I have. I haven't used it yet, but let's see how it works. Is what a plastic roller. Plastic roller. This. This is double-sided. Let me just prime it real quick. That looks good too. So this marker, this is a paint marker. I just got it. It's from Hobby Lobby. They were $1.99 each. I just got I got the orange and the bright orange and the neon pink and the white. So see what I said? Everything is pink and orange and red. Hey, AAA. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Thanks for popping in. This is what we made. We made a spooky cupcake. We got some potion bottles and a witch book, a spell book. Here's the one I was working on before. Get my idea. And here's this one. So you can change the colors up if you want to. If you wanted to add orange to it, I just wanted to keep this one all black. And that's it. You can add a little bat up here. You can add, I have this little owl that came from a mold. You can add an owl. That would have been cute too. That would have been cute. Just find what you have. Like I said, look in your sprinkle mixes and see what's in there, because you never know. There's a lot of goodies hidden in your sprinkle mixes that you can use for things like that, especially if you're making a small cupcake like this. You don't need to have real big things. Hi, Vay. How are you? So yeah, you can all make it. Easy peasy. Spooky and cute. And you can put it on your tier tray, or you can just have it sit like this. That's it. That's all I got for you. Does anybody have any questions? What time is it? Look, an hour. Crazy. An hour. I'll put this here so we can talk and you can see it. You are so very welcome. I'm glad I came on. I keep saying this. I don't know when the next time I'll be on is. Every time I come on, I'm like, I don't know. But here we are. I'm so glad that I came on and got to spend some time with you. It was good for me. I hope it was good for you. Hanging out with you guys is always good for me. It's always fun. Does anybody have any questions? If not, I'm going to say goodnight. I'm going to say have a great weekend. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. It was my pleasure. Thank you for coming to hang out with me, keeping me company. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you try it. If you try it, tag me. If you try it, tag me. Remember what I said. You do not have to have, the only thing on here that used a cookie cutter was this. And I showed you how to make one without the cookie cutter. You can do it. You don't have to have anything special. You just need to have some clay and a cupcake. Uh, what do they call these? I think they call it a treat cup. I use it for cupcakes. Oh, I'm sorry, Catherine. You can watch the replay. It's always good to see you guys. Thanks, Desiree. I'm excited and a little nervous. Excited and a little nervous. Thank you so much, Jen. I'm sorry, 3A. I decided at 7:45 I was going to go live. I posted it, and then I just came live at 8 o'clock. But I hope that you try it or something similar. You can do a whole, you don't have to put the tombstone. You can do a whole cupcake with just potion bottles on it. Be super cute. That's it. I'm starting to think about some Christmas things. Treat cups. Thank you, Kathy. Treat cups. I'm going to post the treat cups, the bottles, whatever I got on Amazon. I'm going to make a page on my Amazon storefront called Spooky Cupcake, and that's where it will all be. Thank you so much, AAA. Pray for a safe flight, please. And pray that when I'm in front of everybody on stage that I don't lose, I just stay calm. I'm going to be calm. Everything's going to be fine. My friends will be there. I'm designing with Coach Lauren. It's going to be great. If you want to get a virtual ticket, I know she still has virtual tickets, Petals and Plumes. You can go check that out. You can get a virtual ticket. There are 21 designers. It's going to be great. Thank you, Vay. Thank you so much. There's a lot of wreath makers. There's a lot of people. There's just a lot of different genres of crafting. So yeah, thank you guys for your well wishes. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for always coming to hang out with me. I love you with my whole heart. I will see you soon. I will definitely be going live from there with Coach Lauren. So you know that's always a fun time, right? I'm gonna go live. I'm hoping to go live with Carly. And all my friends that are there. Hopefully we'll just be in a big group and we'll come on and say hi. Okay? Mwah. I love you, and I will see you very, very soon. We're Coach Lauren and I are doing fake bake. Yes. Yep. We're designing on stage together. We're doing the same thing but different. We're doing exactly the same thing but different themes, if that makes sense. You'll see it. We'll post it when it's done. We will post it on our page, on our pages, so you can see what we made. Okay? I'm excited for it. I'm excited and a little nervous, but I'm more excited. But if you want to get a virtual ticket, I know she still has them available. Petals and Plumes. And go check it out. And that's it. I will see you guys soon. I keep saying I'm not going to be live before I go away. I'm not going to say that again because who knows what could happen, right? So I will see you soon. If I don't see you here, I'll see you in Georgia. Okay? I'm going to Georgia. I'm very excited. All right. Remember, if you don't have the cutter and you can't do that, you can use a pen. You can do that. You can draw little things on your clay with the acrylic markers. Thank you guys. Have a great, great weekend. I love you. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.